So I need you all, make some noise, get loud, get loud. I need it louder, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Donaldson!
Fuck yeah, that's great music. All right, DJ Bob, bringing it. So, hi, I'm Jay. You might recognize me from such things as the background of every movie with a bar scene. Thank you. I'm credited as the guy who's always trying to get the bartender's attention. Usually located behind the bachelor party. Thank you. Yeah, so let's see, what have I been doing? Recently went to the hardest escape room I've ever been to my life. It's called Help My Dad with His Computer. Yeah. He always calls me up. My parents are always calling me up. They always try and jokingly go, "Is this tech support?" And I jokingly hang up. It's hard when they're in the room with you. Can't just go, "No, I'm not going to help you, Dad," and go to the other side of the couch and sit down. It doesn't really work. He's always forgetting his password. Do you have parents that do that? Yeah, what is it? Do you know what my password is? No! If I knew what your password is, would you please change it? I don't want to get blamed again because somebody running Hot Tub Time Machine on my account. I know what his password is, but if I tell him, he's going to know who rented Hot Tub Time Machine on his account. So far, my brother Dan's taken the fall for that one. Yeah. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have a brother. A lot of shit I'd have gotten in trouble for. He likes hot tubs? Oh, he'll just be like, "What's my password?" Let me tell you about my dad. He's from Florida. All right, you're caught up. So, I'm from Florida too. I'm sorry for you. No, it's hot and flat. It's like living on a fucking pancake, but okay. They've got 2 seasons, hot and hotter. That's Florida. So average age. So anyways, yeah, average age. My parents are 80 years old, and it's at the average age of people in Florida. So anyways, my mom calls me up, and she's like, hey, we're thinking of coming up for Thanksgiving, and we're gonna stay till just after Christmas. That's what my wife did, and I was like, "Okay, Mom, yeah, sure." My marriage is hanging on by a thread like that tooth that's just dangling. This is perfect. It's like the string to the doorknob slamming motion that'll just free this up. She goes, "You don't have to entertain us. You don't have to, we just want to spend time with you." That's not the problem, but just pretend we're not even there. Do what you normally do. Well, I hope you like watching a 51-year-old man play video games in his basement, because you're going to get a lot of that, Mom. I don't think I can start an OnlyFans channel with that, but if that's your kink. So anyways, I tried to convince my dad watching me play Red Dead Redemption 2. It's like watching a Western. I'm like, 20 minutes in, Dad, you're going to fall asleep. Either way. So he's watching me play this video game, and he's like, why is your horse named Tits McGee? Well, it's because my last horse, Bob the Drag Queen, died in a roadside ambush by the O'Driscoll brothers. Are there any other questions that you're not going to understand the answer to, Dad? It's weird down here. Oh, I don't know why it's so hard to name things in video games. For me, it took me 2 weeks in an online poll to come up with Tits McGee. I still wake up in a sweat going, should have gone with Hershey Squirts. Too soon? I don't even know how to reply to that. Who goes off for Hershey Squirts? Oh, because it's horrible? Okay, all right.
Squirted Hershey.
Squirted Hershey's. Okay, I'm gonna just if I got just a minute or two that you give me grace on. This is a great crowd tonight. And I'm gonna just run and gun a couple of things about why this is the best fucking venue in Denver. No, all of Colorado. Yeah! Give it up for this. Give it up for this. Let's start off with, let's hear it for ample parking. A lot of this is gonna be open micer specific, but join me if you will. I mean, I've done like 10 open mics in the past 14 days. That's just the setup, ma'am. Just to get us all on the same page so we know where we're going with it. But I love your energy. I'm so glad you're sitting up front. I went to the Irish Rover on Monday an hour early to sign up for open mic, and I parked. I drove around for 20 minutes. And when I finally parked, I had to park so far away. I got my phone out and I was like, I'm not even on this cross street. You know, if you take a picture of the cross street. So this is my way to solve that problem. I started my timer and I started walking, and I thought, when I get there, by the time I get there, whatever the time is, I'll just leave, and when I walk back, I'll walk back the same amount of time. So I get there and I look down, 14 minutes is how far I had to walk. I walked in, signed in for open mic, said hi to Phil Corridor who's hosting, and I walked back out, and I went to my car and I said, fuck it, I'm reparking. And I was like, I got 20, 30 minutes, so I'm in Denver, driving around, and it's all just one-way streets in Denver. So you pass something, you're like, that was it, fuck. And I gotta do 4 turns. Like, I gotta make 4 lefts to get back. But then it's like, they're all one-way streets, so it's like, that's 8 streets, right? So anyways, I'm going and I'm finding the spot, and I'm getting mad, and then there's this left lane, and it's just open as far as you can see. But it's like, you gotta drive, and you see the signs, it's like, don't even fucking think about it. Don't park here. This is for buses. And like, if the movie Speed breaks out again, a bus is gonna need to go right through here. And there was 1 car parked. And I thought, what the fuck are you doing? Because I'm using it to drive, and the car stops, so I pull around to get out. And after doing this 2 times, I thought, what the fuck are you doing? Are you unloading, or is this like a place I can park? So I park behind it, and I get out, and I'm looking at the sign. You ever read this? They're like a book. They're just like all sorts of stuff. And I looked for one word because I don't like to read, and the word was accept. Don't park here. Yeah, except. So I'm looking at it and it says, before 6, but after 8. What the? This is like a black hole time-space continuum. How the fuck does that work? And I'm standing there looking at it, and the car that was parked, there was a lady inside, and she gets out. And I'm thinking, what are you doing? Just like crying in there over parking, but like me? But she sits out, she goes, are we allowed to park here? I go, I parked here because of you. While we're talking, somebody parks behind me. Now there's 3 of us, which I felt good about, because I'm thinking, if enough people do it wrong, then it must be right. Thank you, amen. Yeah, so anyways, I'm sitting there, I go ahead, I park, and I come out. Now keep in mind, when I left, it was just the 3 of us and open. I come out, cars as far as my eye can see, like the curvature of the earth. You can't see anymore on either side, just jam-packed. It was insane. So anyways, I've got so many other ones that I want to talk about. How am I doing, Ryan? Do I got maybe a little bit? Okay, I'm gonna go until you give me the light. So shit. Okay, I'm gonna run and gun real quick. All right. So yeah, Shit, I don't think I can do much of this. So I'm going to jump right into, let me say, I'm just going to say it because I want to promote this place. Fucking great food, Taco Tuesdays. You don't have to sit through 40 comedians that are rough, let me put it that way. This is one of those places that this venue itself, Rion, this is tablecloths, comfortable room. If you go to some other places, your ass is overlapping. Here you can breathe in and out. Like there's enough room. It's awesome. And let's give it up for DJ Bob.
Yeah.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but show him what you can do. Show him what you can do, Bob. He's amazing. Thank you. Yeah, right? Fucking awesome. Thank you. Because you know what you get at a lot of open mics? Nothing. And if it's not that, you're getting, I don't know, an iPhone and Rebecca's playlist, right? Like that's what you get. But they got this in a game night. First Tuesday of every month, and I want to give it up big time for Ryan Evans because he's the best. He puts quality into everything. My name is Jay. In my spare time, I like to volunteer for police lineups. So, yeah, if they don't pick me, I'll see you next week.